Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Most welcome. Most welcome. How was your week last one? Was it good? Did you do all the homework?
Yeah, just like you.
Was it that nice?
No.
Not nice, right? What did we talk about last time?
Speaking.
Speaking? Was it only speaking, friends?
Reading and speaking.
That's fine. Okay, so let's try to recap what happened last time with the reading section at least. What was the skill?
The reading?
Yeah, the reading one.
The question all of this is correct except one.
Oh, what did we call the question's name? Or what is the question name?
Mentioned or not mentioned? So.
It has a name, doesn't it?
It's a negative fact.
Say- Actually, it's the negative fact question. That's fine. Okay, so the formula of the question is like that way. Typical formula. It's like all of the option choices are correct, except one. Okay, so in that case, you have to run for the 3 correct answers as wrong ones, and you have to eliminate the one that is not in. That's fine. Today's class, we are going to discuss these ideas based on the fact that we already discussed the idea of the speaking question number 2. Okay, we have to go further with a review. After that one, we are going to have an extra practice. See, we need to check your abilities of taking the notes while reading, then listening to the things, and then maybe you can form your own way of answering the question. Surely there must be a homework for that thing. Questions? Are you okay? Do you feel fine today? I don't feel so. That's fine. Okay, so for the time being, I need your help to remind me of how the things are organized for that question. What do we have in question 2, speaking? Okay, let's start with think.
First reading.
Okay, so first of all, we said
Read an announcement.
that's fine. Okay, so there will be a kind of announcement to be read. Okay, like is it short or long one?
Sure.
Short one. Do you remember how many seconds do we have for reading?
45.
Okay, 45 seconds. Okay, and maybe we said like in some cases 50 seconds, right? That's fine. Okay. What are we supposed to do while reading this?
Take notes.
When we read this, what are we supposed to do? We take notes about what?
About it.
About the announcement.
Okay. What is the significant thing in the announcement?
The change that happened.
Say
The change that happened.
there must be a change, right? Something new. Can you give me an example? What thing can be that?
Like prevents the deaths.
Okay, like not accepting the bets anymore. This is one thing. Something else.
Not that. Bicycle.
Okay, bicycles are banned, for example.
About reduce the students.
Reduce the student. It might be about the housing. You mean housing? That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Is it recommended that you take long notes when you read this?
No.
Not necessarily, right? I mean, the most important thing is to understand the umbrella, as you said. Okay. After that one, there must be some, let me say, some reasons for that change. Am I right? This is what we are doing, like in the speaking one. But after this one, what are we supposed to do?
What is it?
And listening to students and discuss what happened.
So we will have a listening. Do you remember for how long?
A minute or 1 minute and a half or so.
1 minute and a half or 2 minutes.
Okay, so 1.5 to 2 minutes. Am I right?
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Is the conversation lecture? What are we dealing with here? Conversation, right? You said that's fine. Okay, like 2 men, 2 women.
No, man.
That's fine. Okay, like they always do this. Okay, like so you do not get lost. That's fine. Okay, like so I'm trying as usual to draw nice boy, nice girl. That's fine. What is the circumstance? I mean, like, what do they basically talk about? The announcement.
Yeah.
That's
Their
fine.
opinion about the announcement.
Say please again.
Their opinion about the announcement.
Okay.
How they feel about it.
Maybe you mean their stance,
Yeah.
their attitude. That's fine. Okay. Who's going to be the one that is speaking more? The boy or the girl?
It
depends on
It depends, right? It depends. Like, so it's not necessarily that the man, the woman is going to be like the one who is happy or unhappy. Okay, like, I said something about like 80% and 20% if you remember.
80% they disagree, 20% they agree.
That's fine. Okay, like in 80% of the cases, they do not. And in 20% of like it might be so in that way. Am I right? After the listening, what's going to happen?
Paraphrase.
Oh, they will just like state a question, right? There must be a statement for that question. Typically, what is the question for? I mean, like formula. What do they ask?
About the paraphrases when is
I mean-
opinion for only for both.
That's very good. Like, so it's a matter of like stating the person's or the person opinion, and you have to explain his or her reasons, okay, for that kind of opinion. That's fine. Typically, how many seconds do we have to prepare for the answers?
30
30
I mean, like, yeah, 30 seconds for preparation. That's fine. And we speak for
1 minute.
1 minute, 1 minute. Is it long or short? 1 minute of speaking. What do you think?
No.
Yeah, it's a long one. Okay. How do we start?
Maybe about the problem.
I mean, the question typically asks the following, like the student expressed his opinion about this question. See, state his opinion.
Start with his opinion. I agree or disagree.
Okay, can you give me like some typical answers if this case was there? How would you start? Tuqa, what do you think of this one? How would you start if this one was 80%?
The woman.
That's fine, okay. No problem. Okay, speak up. No problem. Say.
The women or men
Ah.
don't accept for problems.
You mean doesn't accept? That's fine. Like, so he doesn't accept, she doesn't accept. How is this supposed to take out of the time? If you have 1 full minute, stating the opinion is going to be for
5 seconds.
maybe 5 seconds, no more than this, right? That's fine. I mean, is it important to take notes while listening?
Yeah.
Or should we depend on the memory?
Notes.
No, very important to take notes.
Is there is there a part for the memory for that thing? I mean, there must be, right? I mean, like, it won't be that long time between what you listen to and what you are, what you are answering later. It's going to be like in a blink of eyes. Like, it won't be that hard. What won't be that long? So, after stating the opinion, we are supposed to do what happens? Like, the student doesn't agree with the announcement.
Say the reason.
Say the reasons, okay? Am I supposed to take word to word?
No, paraphrase.
Paraphrasing. Should I use the umbrella style? I mean, for example, the student doesn't like the idea because of 1, because of 2, and maybe we can further explain them.
You don't have time to take it.
It won't be that enough. The time won't be that enough to state the opinion that way, okay? So, should I speak naturally, or I should organize that one in a very kind of professional way? What are the reasons that, what are the things that can make us lose the score at the end?
You speak naturally, but you have to focus in the important point.
You have to focus on the main points.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay. What else? Okay. If I speak in that way, I think that the speaker.
Not fluent.
This is not fluent. I'm going to lose some points. What if I was repeating myself? Do you remember the word when you repeat yourself?
Redundant.
We call this one as redundancy. That's fine. Okay. It's a matter of repetition. Okay. If you repeat yourself, are you going to have extra points?
No.
That's fine. Okay, so make it spontaneous, natural, and just like keep the things rolling, okay, in a natural way. This is what we mean, okay? The most important thing is the pronunciation. Speak up, okay? Do not murmur, do not say words that are unclear. Just try to be natural and be yourself. For the time being, I think we have to go for extra exercise, in which we are supposed to read something, listen to something, and we keep this one as a kind of practice for a recording. Questions? That's fine. To the book, please.